Hello and welcome. I'm Rahul Rawat. Well, European football has found its new kings and it certainly is not coming home for England because the Italians are taking it to Rome. Italy have won the Euro 2020 and twice they came from behind, first in the regulation time after Luke Shaw had given England an early lead and then during the penalty shootout, which eventually decided the winner between the two best sides in the Europe. With that title victory, Italy have completed their football redemption after they plunged to their lowest in 2018 when they failed to qualify for the World Cup in more than 6 decades. That agony is now over and Italy have been crowned the champions of Europe. While for England, that wait for their first major title since the 1966 World Cup has only got longer. Here's how the Italians earned their crown.
Italy! And now Italy win.
Italy are champions of Europe.
Some great hope for this Italy side.
Heartbreak for England, their long wait for a major trophy continues. From not qualifying for the 2018 World Cup to winning the European Championship. What a fairy tale it has been for Roberto Mancini's men. And even he couldn't stop himself from shedding a tear.
Looking for a fantastic start here, Shaw!
When Luke Shaw opened the scoring with a thumping strike in the second minute of the game, the three Lions believed. The entire nation believed.
Back into the foul. Finish like a training ground volley, this one. In the biggest match of his life. What a start for England.
But Italy, they just don't give up. The second half, they came out all guns blazing. And England found themselves on the ropes. And eventually, the goal also came along.
And it's forced in the end from very close range by Leonardo Bonucci, and Italy are level. And that's made a game of it. It's a good save initially from Pickford.
Yeah, Verratti's header looked as though it might make its way in by itself, but Bonucci was on hand and suddenly in the rain there's some singing for Italy. Maybe the opportunity for some.
Italy were in the ascendancy, but England held on to take the game into extra time. The extra time though was a dull affair and the penalties were inevitable.
In a week as Belotti does.
When Andrea Bellotti missed Italy's second penalty and Harry Maguire scored his, England once again thought it was coming home.
Well, pick that one out.
A stutter. Oh, he's missed it.
But both Rashford and Sancho failed from the spot.
Oh, but not cool enough. Saved by Donnarumma, and Italy are almost there.
Jorginho, the hero against Spain, only had to score his spot kick to seal the game. But Jordan Pickford produced a fantastic save.
And it's saved by Pickford. England are still alive in the final.
Well.
Bukayo Saka, the 19-year-old, had to score to take the game to sudden death.
And now Italy win. They're European champions for only the second time. 53 years after the first. A long wait is over for the Azzurri, but not for England. It's deja vu for Gareth Southgate. Mancini's men have come to Wembley and in the long haul tamed
The Azzurri are taking the trophy home. After all, they have pulled off the Italian job in London. Sports Bureau, India Today.
The Italian job completed and how? And veteran defender Leonardo Bonucci played a pivotal role in his team's success after equalizing in the 67th minute and was expectedly ecstatic as his team won the European crown. Bonucci, in the post-match celebrations, was seen shouting into the camera, "It is coming to Rome." Here's what he had to say when asked about his chant.
Assolutamente sì. L'abbiamo sentito per giorni da mercoledì sera, dopo la partita contro la Danimarca, che la Coppa sarebbe ritornata a casa a Londra. Mi spiace per loro, ma stasera prende un bel aereo e viaggia verso Roma e domani ci godremo il popolo italiano, e questo premio se lo devono godere gli italiani in giro per il mondo e tutti gli italiani che vivono in Italia, all'estero. È per loro e per noi, l'avevamo detto sin dall'inizio, ci credevamo, per noi e per loro, e stasera è giusto che gli italiani festeggino da ogni parte del mondo.
Now, both Roberto Mancini and Gareth Southgate have exceeded expectations at Euro 2020. From the disappointment of not qualifying for the 2018 World Cup, Italy are now European champions and are currently on a 34-game unbeaten run, all under Mancini's management. Gareth Southgate too has built the best English side in over half a century. Let's hear what both the managers had to say about the contest.
È stato un dispiacere arrivare ai rigori e soffrire fino alla fine della partita, però insomma l'avremmo meritato di chiudere prima. Siamo felici per tutti gli italiani che vivono all'estero, che erano qua in tanti stasera, tutti gli altri che vivono all'estero e tutti gli italiani in Italia, e che abbiamo dato un mese bellissimo, credo, e di soddisfazione e di gioia. Con questo insomma siamo molto felici.
I just said to them that we could have no recriminations. We win and lose together. Nobody is left out on their own, and that the calls for the penalties were mine. My decision to ask the players to take the penalties that they did, and so they've got to walk away from here heads held high. They've done more than any other team in the last 50 or so years. So in terms of the players, they should be incredibly proud of what they've done.
Well, that's the confidence of Mancini. While there was joy for the Italians, there was disappointment for the home fans as the Three Lions faltered at the final hurdle. Our correspondent Lavina Tandon caught up with the fans outside the Wembley with contrasting emotions from both the sides. Take a look.
Hi.
Where have you come from? It's a sad day, actually.
I know. Apparently, England is lost. Yeah, it seems it's a very sad day because we were like at the entrance, and then it seemed they were winning, and then it seemed they were losing, and then everything was going crazy.
I'm so upset. It's just, what is the point? What is the point? I know, we were we were just there. It was there. Here with jubilant Ruiza and Victor, Italian fans here in UK. Did you see the match inside?
Yes.
Oh wow, that was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We got so lucky. We got the ticket 2 days ago. It was, very lucky. Yeah.
Very good. Victor, what do you have to say? What are you going to do?
We're going to celebrate somewhere, probably, with the little voice we have now.
Are you scared for the way fans are behaving here in England? Are you worried?
I think...
not too much.
No, not too much. When we came, they were full of energy, but now they they have...
It's all Italians.
Yeah, no, they keep it down.
They keep it down,
yeah.
Huh?
But yeah, when we came, was not so friendly. I had to hide my flag.
You had to hide your flag. Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And congratulations again.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Yes, it was. There is a huge Italian population here in London, and they did come. Yes, please show. Yay. The flag of Italy.
Of course, it is great pride here for the Italians who are in big numbers in the UK and in England and in London. They have come to see the match, and it was a bit difficult for them because people were very, very charged up, and a little bit difficult now as they go back home. All happy, of course. Wonder if the English would not eat pasta and pizza for a while because they're really, really upset, and rightly so as well. Wembley is lit up in Italian colours, congratulating Italy for the win. But people in England are feeling quite blue. 3 days that I have been covering the event, they have been flooding in front of the camera, wanting to just say it's coming home. But now the case is absolutely opposite. They just do not want to talk. Obviously, very disappointed. Dreams gone down the drain. The hype was so much, the hope was so high, and one just hopes that this event does not turn out to be a COVID super spreader. It was like a Kumbh Mela here almost. All the COVID rules put aside, in fact. Now people going back home, the penalties have never been a strong point of England, and that's what got them. And now going back home, all disappointed, sadly. Lavina Tandon for India Today from Wembley, London.
Well, that was Lavina just outside the Wembley Stadium after the match. While there was despair for English fans, the Italians were out on the streets in Milan and other parts of the country to celebrate their triumph in the European Championship. Take a look. Well, the Euro 2020 gave fans and players memories of a lifetime. Apart from Italy winning the championship, the tournament produced moments that will never be forgotten by football fans all around the world. From those insane comebacks to last-minute heartbreaks, we'd seen it all. Here is a reminder of some of those top moments from Euro 2020.
Can Mbappe deliver?
Drama.
That the save is allowed, and it is. The officials are happy.
Excitement.
There could be another goal.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Heartbreak.
Beaten in a penalty shootout at Euro 2016.
Euro 2020 had it all.
And there for England is number 10 again.
And here are some of the best moments that caught our eye during the tournament.
They are in the final.
Christian Eriksen's collapse during the Denmark-Finland game shocked everyone.
Hugely upsetting.
While the world was praying for Eriksen, Danish team's actions, and particularly those of captain Simon Kjær, who rushed to his teammates' aid, that will live on in our collective memories.
To try and give him some privacy.
Spain versus Croatia and France versus Switzerland.
Where that's a little bit of match rustiness from the French central defence.
The four sides involved traded 14 goals on a single day in the round of 16. The Manic Monday had it all.
He's had nothing to do.
An incredible own goal.
Before he knows it, it's skipped off the top of his boot and gone in the back of the net.
A world-class goal.
He finds it with accuracy. Look at that.
Demir's in there as well. There could be another goal.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Incredible comebacks.
Would you believe it?
The crucial penalty save that knocked favourites France out.
He's denied by Sommer. He wants reassurance.
It was this day the competition truly came alive. One of the best days in football, if not the best.
And Switzerland have done it.
Apart from the 1966 World Cup final that England won, the Three Lions have historically struggled against the Germans in knockout matches. Not this time though, as England were deserving victors. The extraordinary scenes at Wembley when Harry Kane scored that late second goal will not be forgotten.
He doesn't panic, gets his head up, releases Jack.
Sweden and Ukraine played out one of the most entertaining games of Euro 2020. While Sweden were the favourites, it was Ukraine who eventually went through. thanks to a late goal in the absolute dying phase of extra time. Nobody before Ukraine's Artem Dovbyk had ever scored this late to win a game at the Euros. Italy's captain Giorgio Chiellini has been a treat to watch. If the tournament was held last year, he would have missed it because of an ACL injury. Yet at 36 years of age, he led his side into the final and he enjoyed every moment of it. His reactions at the toss before the penalty shootout against Spain caught everyone's eye. While Spain's Jordi Alba looked tense, Chiellini was exactly the opposite. Sports Bureau, India Today.
We're not sure which penalty.
Now, a humongous number of goals were scored in the Euro 2020, 140 to be precise. In fact, 142 to be precise. And that happens to be a record in the history of this tournament. It was a difficult task to compile the best goals of this edition, but we still managed to find the top 5 strikes. Take a look and find out if your favorite goals find space on this list.
Ebbing away for Turkey. Poor kick, Marujan. Overlay, Insigne, 3. They've got 3, Italy, in a game in the finals of a European Championship. And that's why it was a surprise when he missed in the first half, Alan.
Well, he's had 3 cracks at it in all, from similar positions. This was actually the furthest out, but it was a beautiful finish. And he'll be delighted with that after those earlier misses. And
Yarmolenko up against Wijndal. Be a chance to shoot here for Andrei Yarmolenko, who scores an outstanding goal for Ukraine.
Drifts inside, gets it back from Yaremchuk. The two of those guys have linked up very well, but then you've got to produce something really special. Something off the top shelf to beat Stekelenburg, and they've got it right there. What a finish that is. Brilliant goal, wonderful strike.
The Welsh captain, Gareth Bale, pinging it into Aaron Ramsey, who finishes this time.
You'll ever see, but at the 3rd time of asking, Aaron Ramsey has finally found the back of the net. Damsgaard! Oh, it's a diamond! That is Danish dynamite! Damsgaard with an absolute fizzer, and Pickford was clawing empty air.
Well, it's no more than the Danes deserve. The last 15 minutes they have been excellent, but this is the sweetest of free kicks. When you consider the pressure that both teams are under to produce a quality strike like this.
Hendry trying his luck again, but now it's Schick from range.
Oh, it is a thrilling goal. It is one of the great Euro goals. It's Patrick Schick, unbelievably, to make it 2-0 to the Czech Republic. A moment that he will never forget.
Absolutely stunning. Stunned this Hampden crowd into silence. Schick has got so much in his footballing locker. He's shown with a wonderful header in the first half. You can't even point the finger at David Marshall there. That is an outrageous piece of skill by Schick. To see, first and foremost, the goalkeeper off his line, but to get it perfectly placed, because he starts it so very, very wide. It bends up and around, away from David Marshall. He's got absolutely no chance of saving that.
A hairstyle that matched the time. Here's the goal again.
That's where it comes, doesn't it? It's Hendry with the attempted shot. But the audacity that's shown, the confidence that's shown by Schick to make sure that he takes the shot on.
Just extraordinary. And is that the moment that seals the win?
Welcome back. Super Novak has done it again. The world number 1, Novak Djokovic, has won his 5th Wimbledon title after defeating 7th seed Matteo Berrettini, an Italian, in 3 hours and 24 minutes. 34-year-old made it to 3 championship wins in as many years in London, taking his Grand Slam tally to 20, which puts him tied with Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal with equal number of majors.
Grand Slam number 20. Novak Djokovic won his 6th Wimbledon title to equal Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal's record of 20 Grand Slams. His record-equaling victory came at the expense of Italy's Matteo Berrettini, who was playing his first major final. Despite losing the first set in the tiebreak, Super Novak came back to win the next 3, 6-4, 6-4 and 6-3.
It means none of us three will stop. I think that's what it means. Look, I've mentioned this before many times, and I have to pay a great tribute to Rafa and Roger. They are legends of our sport, and they are, the two most important players that I ever faced in my career. They are, I think, the reason that I am where I am today.
Djokovic also didn't forget his Wimbledon tradition of eating the grass at the centre court after winning the title.
His lessons to wait on tables.
The world number 1 also made a little girl's day by gifting her his racket after the match. And moments before that, he obliged the boy's request for a selfie by taking it himself.
In time for a selfie, he knows how to do those. That's quite something.
And the gentlemen's singles champion for 2021, Novak Djokovic.
Top seed Djokovic has now won all 3 Grand Slam men's titles in 2021. The Australian Open, the French Open and now the Wimbledon.
And the intrepid Howard follows.
Only the US Open remains now. And going by his form, Djokovic can become only the 2nd player in history to achieve a Golden Slam come September.
Ladies and gentlemen, Novak Djokovic.
Sports Bureau, India Today.
Man on a mission, that is Novak Djokovic. Just to remind you about his dominance in 2018 at the Wimbledon, Novak Djokovic was at 12 Grand Slams, Federer at 20 and Nadal at 17. 3 years down the line, they are all at 20 Grand Slams. That's Novak Djokovic. Well, lots more sporting action coming your way because this year is loaded with sporting activities. That's it from here on this special broadcast. For more news and updates, keep watching India Today.